Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Pete Morgan and you're watching my bouncing back save with Watford. Currently in the Championship. We've been having a bit of a torrid time of it. We're showing signs of getting our season back on track. We're back today for the Blackburn game, and then we'll play a couple of games off camera and come back for the Burnley game, who are currently sixth. Favourites for promotion, believe it or not, and we're meant to finish second in the league, believe it or not. So anyway, since you're with us then, we beat Stoke 3-1. We then went on and beat QPR 5-3. Unfortunately, my boy Trafford picked up an injury against Stoke. It doesn't show here, but after the game he's had a tight calf muscle, so he's been out for a couple of games. So we brought Okoye back in, and we've seen the good and the bad of him over these last two games. So we were comfortable here, absolutely cruising to a victory against QPR, played him off the park, and then Okoye fumbled that ball into the back of the net. Oh, I don't know. He made the catch, dropped it, and then somehow it just crept across the line and it was in the net. And then this one, he made a save. Sorry, other way round. He fumbled this one into the net. This one, 92nd minute. It looked like he'd made the save, but it got through his hands and ended up as a goal as well. So, yeah, two opportunities, two goals. And then we've just played Bristol City off the park. I mean, the main thing for me since we've changed to Mazzala's and that is we're suddenly creating shots again. We're getting a few more on target. We're getting good XG. Possession was a bit down against Bristol City, but away, that's expected. So yeah, it was a good game. The league, we've moved up to third on goal difference ahead of Blackburn. We do play Blackburn today in the FA Cup, as I've already said. Hopefully normal services resume. So we've got Blackburn at home. I'm expecting to see a full house. I'm expecting us to win this with the form that we're currently... Oh, he's suspended. With the form that we're currently showing. And as you can see, I've got injuries everywhere. I really am struggling. I'm going to have to put Dan Gosling in. There's nobody else there that I wish I could put Sierra Alta there, and because Gosling isn't going to figure. Let's see what happens. So the team today is Trafford's back in goal, first game back after injury. Ngakia, Porteous, Hoyt and Rodriguez cross back four. Hoyt, really impressed with this boy. He's my club captain. He's quality. Pepelu and Bove midfield. Sarr and Bashiru's back in today wide left. Sarr needs a rest, but he's not getting one today. And Asprilla and De La Fuente up front. So the game plan is we're gonna beat Blackburn today comfortably, ruin their morale for the league, and then go on and do well in the semi-final of the FA Cup. I'm not sure we've got, I think there's 3 or 4 Premiership side teams left and 3 or 4 Championship sides left in it. So we are looking to come out today and pick up the points. We really do, well, not points, but qualify for the next round. Would be good. Keeps morale going. I'm really dreading the fallout at the moment if we lose today, because we've only just got our form back in the league and we can't really afford. We are at home, so we've been handed up a prime opportunity here to get into the semi-finals, which would be nice. And we will see how we go. So, starting off, we're straight in with a free kick. Rodriguez curls it to the back post. Porteous and just over the bar. You should see the games go quicker today, guys. As I said, for some reason I've had it set on extended highlights. I thought it was the game speed, so I turned the game speed up while I was playing off camera. I thought, that's just way too fast. I couldn't even see what was going on. So I investigated further and found that I was, for some reason, obviously when I've started this save, I've put it down as extended highlights. I thought the first couple of episodes were long because I was waffling on about the club and what we were going to do and sort of painting a picture of what the save was going to be about. But then as we were just playing games, and I'm thinking, hang on, I've only played one game here and I'm on 24 minutes for the episode. And oh dear, and we're 1-0 down. 15 minutes gone, we're 1-0 down against Blackburn. It's one of those. Yes, I want to win. I'm scared about what it's going to do to our morale if we lose, but I'm not bothered about the FA Cup this season. That's not what it's about. It would be a bonus. As far as we can go, the better, really. You know, and a final would be something I'm not going to balk at, but it's all about getting out of the Championship, and the only reason I don't want to lose this and give this away too easily is because it will affect our league form. Europe and FA Cup, any cup always seems to really smash me when I'm doing well in a league. So here we go. Pepelu been absolutely awesome for us since getting back into the team. And a lot of these players, Morton for example, I remember him at Blackburn, very good player. And we should tidy this up nicely with Porteous, Rodriguez, Hoyt. I've been absolutely amazed with Hoyt. I wasn't going to play him, but then he was club captain. I wasn't going to get rid of him and ruin it, ruin the morale of the club. So I started playing him a bit, so I thought if he's your club captain really needs to be on the pitch, doesn't he, through thick and thin. And he's been absolutely brilliant. Miguel's playing well lately. Saw a lovely ball in, and Asprilla back in the middle, showing me that I was wrong to put him out wide. That's about his 22nd or 23rd goal of the season, I believe. So he is coming along. He's got to start up front, hasn't he, guys? I moved him out wide to accommodate the strikers I bought. Strikers up front weren't then scoring. Miguel is now playing better. And yeah, 1-1. 19 minutes gone. Back on level terms. And hopefully we've got to build on this now. We're dominating possession, XG and chances created, as I would expect being a home side. And yeah, FA Cup semi-final against a nice Premiership club, although there aren't many good ones left in it, I don't think, guys. I can't remember off the top of my head who it is, but I think all the big wigs are out. Potentially, if you're a Championship side at this stage of the FA Cup, looking at the teams that are left in it, we're in with a shout. It's very winnable this year for a Championship side, the FA Cup. So I think Newcastle are one of the Premiership teams still in. But here we go. So Bashiru, I thought we were going to get into the lead there. And as you can see, there's just a different buzz around the place at the moment. I don't know what happened when I first changed tactics. I think we just dropped down a little bit. But since then, we have been phenomenal. And I'm hoping I'm not giving us a kiss of death here. We're absolutely romping away with the game, possession-wise, XG-wise, and temp-wise. But it is still only 1-1. We have to be conscious of that. And Blackburn are fourth in the Championship because they're a good side. So, and here we go. We got it. No, he's got it away out to Hedges. And that's a lovely ball into the box. And it's a penalty. So, Mr. Trafford is 1 from 1 with penalties for me. Could he? Could he? Nah. I was hoping we were going to go on one of those runs where he's never conceded a penalty. Unfortunately not. So, 1 from 1. He'll do 1 from 2 now. So 2-1 down, going into half time. I'm going to try and get a bit of encouragement into the team before we go. See if it picks up morale a bit. It has. Oh, we really don't want to drop another one here, guys. We've been the better team. And we have. What a free kick. Oh, my word. Cracking free kick, mate. Can't argue with that. Round the wall into the top corner. The keeper's never going to get there, is it? Doesn't matter who's in goal for you. But we were 1-0 down, got back to 1-0, totally dominated it. And in the last couple of minutes of the half, they've totally turned it around. Can't really think of anything else to tell them. I'm going to demand more. We're at home. I'll give them 15 minutes, see what happens, and then we're going to go gung-ho. Spiller cuts a ball out, nice play. Oh, and then he hits the heels of Sarr. Excuse me, I've got that frog in the throat again. And it's Hoyt to Pepelu to Bove over the top. Asprilla's got the pacer. He won the header, but I don't think he's going to get there, is he? But he's chasing the ball down a bit. And that's not like us to let a team win the ball, win a header on the halfway line, and it's a wasted opportunity for Miguel. He does that quite a bit, guys. Always press. We're going to do that. We're 50 odd minutes in. We're actually going to go attacking, and then if it's still 3-1 at 70 odd minutes, we go very attacking. We have to try and turn this around. But you also have to be aware Blackburn are a good side. We could come unstuck with this, and Gaki, nice play there, plays it into Pepelu in the middle. This boy can pass it around. He decided to go back that time. I'd like to see him getting it forward and creating chances. So Pepelu again back to Hoyt. Come on, guys. Sarr tried to thread it through a needle there and didn't have the ability. So we're going to close the goalie down. He taps it out wide. We're on it. We're on it like a rash. And Dale Bashiru's through, and enough said. So we're at 58 minutes, 60. Oh, I thought Hoyt had missed that then. Good hook out by the defender Sarr. Back to Rodriguez. Now we need to be building down this flank. Get it down to the touchline. And Sarr, I thought he was going then, but Aspriller's away. So Asprilla uses his pace, gets in behind. He's got the cross into the middle. We've won the header and it's 3-2. We're back in with Bashiru. That was a harder chance than the chance he sort of wrapped and handed to the goalkeeper a couple of minutes ago. So, yeah, absolutely brilliant. 3-2. 62 minutes gone. There's plenty of time still for us to correct this game. I'm guessing that hit the goalkeeper on the head or the shoulder and bounced in. Or the hand of God came to our help there. So we're up to 70 minutes. We're getting that. We're going to make some substitutions. I've got a couple of players that are flagging a little bit at the back. Ngakia, although he's played well, we're going to bring Sriata in for there. I've got Pepelu struggling with the pace. Kone, the youngster, can come on there. Saru, we know, needs a rest. I'm going to get that to Martins, actually. The simple reason being, I'm going to bring Kalu on for De Fuente. Or am I going to bring him on? Yeah, I am. I'm going to bring him on for De Fuente and leave that there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think Porteous is struggling, isn't he? So we'll get Reece Williams on for the end of this. And away we go then. That's everything we could do. It's 3-2. We're now going to go very attacking as the game is going in our favour currently. Although we're losing 3-2, the momentum is with us. And there you go, straight away. Asprilla has made it 3-3. That is absolutely fantastic. Do I stay very attacking? Well, yeah, because, I mean, I'm not going to change it off at very attacking because when I was playing positive, we were losing 3-1, and it's only since I've put a bit more attacking mentality into it that we've got back into this game. So, Uncle Crook, we're going to go for this now and try and get the result. So, it's 3-3, last 10-15 minutes. We have free kick. Hoyt picks up the ball from the goalkeeper, plays it forward to Kone in the midfield, who's played a loose pass there and give it away. Now, can we put them under pressure again? Long ball forward. This is something we should win comfortably, and Williams could control of that football. And that's from the Liverpool Academy, obviously. And I've had my youth intake through, guys, and I'm slightly happy. There's 4 or 5 players there that potentially in 3 or 4 seasons could do something for us. They're going to take a little bit of developing. We will have a look at that now. We need to be cutting this out. Travis is away down the flank. He's got the ball into the back post. And we didn't get the header. Why didn't I change it? Why did I not go back to... So we're going to demand more. I'm very attacking anyway. I can't change anything, can I? I'm just very attacking. So, sorry guys. When I was messing about with stuff, I've zoomed in and out a bit, I guess. Frustrated now. Disappointed. I hate losing at the best of times. And there's never a best of time to lose, is there? So we're 4-3 down. What a quarter-final. Like I said, this is very winnable this season for a championship side. We've got to pick this up. Bove has. That's a lovely bit of a move by Bove, but it's given away. Martin's dived in, but didn't get anything on the ball. Was lucky, as I think he's already on a yellow. Over the top now. Hoyt, he's not going to... He hasn't... I'm not saying anything else because he hasn't made a mistake all season, so I wasn't expecting him to there, but I've put the kiss of death on him in this game now. So Kone to Bove. Now come on guys, Bove overrun it, and this is slack in the midfield, and this is why Bove isn't getting into the starting lineup now, not on a regular basis. They're through again and we're in trouble, and it's 5-3. Perhaps the very attacking was the wrong move to make. I don't think there's enough time now to come back and do anything. I have dropped it down to attacking just in case it sort of... I'm clutching at straws. We're out of the FA Cup. Disappointed because it was winnable. And it is winnable for a championship side this season. We'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure it's the only really big team left in it is Newcastle. And this is just going to fizzle down. 3.34 and we're going to lose 24 shots. Oh, it's disheartening. But this was never really a target this season, was it? It's always all about winning the championship. Or, I'm not even bothered about winning it. I just need to get in the Premier. And that's all we're after, is to get in the Premier and stay in the Premier. It's called bouncing back for a reason. And this team can bounce back from poor performance, poor results. And they're going to do it. And you will see in 4 or 5 seasons' time, this will be a totally different type of episode. And here we go. Hoyt picks up the loose ball. Can he get a ball through here? He's giving it away. Disappointing. Williams picks up a ball. Now, what can he do? We've got 91st minute. There's 4 minutes of injury time. We really need to score now to stand any chance of sort of cheering this on in the end. And there's Kalu's through, and it's 4-3. It's 5-4. Sorry. So yeah, that's been. Oh, referee, you're talking through your whistle. So that's the end of the game then, guys. We're not going to get another chance. That's the game's slap in the face that we get. And there you go. That's the end of it. 5-4. 5-3. They disallowed the last one. And that's us out of the FA Cup. We're going to go away now. Play a couple of games off camera. And I have to go to work now, unfortunately. I'm on 12-hour nights tonight. So we'll be back in a moment and do the Burnley game. I'll speak to you then. Take care. Welcome back then. So since we lost 5-3 against Blackburn, we then went away to Wigan, bottom of the table Wigan this is, and we lost 4-3. Oh, I don't know what. I don't really know what to tell you about the game. We were, we made it easy for them. I mean, we went from a commanding position. We were in front twice, but we just didn't have the legs, didn't have the willpower, and just couldn't do it. We're back today for Burnley. We're hanging on to promotion now, literally by our fingernails. We're into the last 6 games of the season. The gap's only 4 points, so if we can get a bit of a run going, I still think we can scrape it. The way my team's performing, I'm not sure that we're going to be good enough. I'm really not. It's disappointing. It's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Trafford's in goal today. Ngakia, Williams, Hoyt and Rodriguez across the back. Pepelu and Kone in the midfield. Kone's in the midfield simply because Luza isn't 100% fit. So we'll bring Luza on towards the end, I guess, to beef us up a little bit. Delap and Sarr wide players with Esprilla and De La Fuente up front. It's not going to be an easy game, guys. We're not in the best of form. Hit and miss. We're letting in a lot of goals, which is a worry. We look very weak at the back, which is a bigger worry. We stopped winning everything, so we do need to be on the ball today. We're at home. We're playing Burnley. There's no reason we shouldn't win this. We're good enough to beat anybody in the league, and we have done throughout the season. We're just not putting it together at the moment, which is a bit of a concern. So, a couple of high points is Trafford. I think Trafford's been absolutely fantastic for us. He really has since we've signed him. He's become our first choice goalkeeper. He made numerous saves in the last couple of games. He is playing really well. So, here we go then. Kick off. It's not really a must-win game yet, but we must win really to do our promotion chances any favours. We need to be hanging on to Watford and Norwich, West Brom and Norwich. I'm Watford, to have any real hope of securing the dream. And there is, of course, the threat of the sack if we fail to. One of my tasks this season is automatic promotion. I'm not quite sure with Watford and the amount of time I've been here whether that's enough to save me if we don't get automatic promotion. And I'm wondering now that even if we get automatic promotion, next season's going to be so tough, no money. We've got a couple of promising players. We're just going to hope they develop. We've had a fantastic intake of youth. Okay, but they're 3-4 years away, aren't they? So, we haven't got. Oh dear. And this is what I mean. See, we've just lost a header in this area to one of the shortest players on the pitch, and it really is. And this is happening so much that it's. I thought it was a header. Prove me wrong. No, he took it on his chest and then headed it away from two of the tallest guys in the league. Oh dear. Little bit of encouragement. Half an hour gone. And Burnley were pre-season promotion favourites by a country mile. They're languishing in 6th or 7th place, I believe. Trafford comes out and collects that, but we're not. And this is the worry, you see. We're not performing, are we? Best players aren't turning up. So, half time. We really are struggling. And yeah, the save's suddenly gone a little bit flat. It's one of those, isn't it? We're a very good team on our day, and we're a very poor team if somebody gets at us, which they have. So, I mean, I've got two of the tallest guys centre half, and to be beaten by a chest and a header just outside the box. And it was speed that did it. You know, we are... You know, the guys obviously... And that's a lovely ball in, and that's the equaliser from Sarr. 1-1. Hanging on by the skin of our nails. We really are. Skin of our teeth. It's fingertip stuff at the moment for us. This is... You know, after today there's only 5 games left, and it's very, very tight. We could even end up, you know, bottom team in the playoffs. I think a win today could very well guarantee us a playoff spot, but that's not good enough. West Brom are winning, Norwich are winning. They're not showing. Blackburn are winning. None of the teams around us are showing signs of letting up the pace either. So it is a really, really tough ask to get out of this, and I've waffled right through the substitution window. And it is only 1-1. A draw just isn't good enough for what we're trying to do here. And our team's just not turned up again. We're going to have to really take it to him. I'm sorry. We could lose everything here, but we have to win. A draw... Come on, Mr. Trafford, pull it out. Nah. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Sinking without a trace. And the end of the season, we've really lost form, and thank God Trafford can get up and win a ball. So I would say this is the final nail in our automatic promotion coffin, unless we can miraculously find a couple of goals in the last couple of minutes here, which we don't, let's be honest, we don't look a patch on what we were, and we don't look like we've got any idea to turn this around. And I'm thinking tactics again, but I'm loath to really change the tactics. This late in the season, it's not going to make that big a difference, and this tactic did get us back on course for a while. And Miguel failing to get up there to challenge the defender made it so easy for him. And here we go, Sarr down the wing. Can he do a bit of magic for us here? He's got a lovely ball into the box, and Duran wins the header, but the keeper tips it over. We're into the last 10 seconds of the normal 90. Popaloo to the back post. Keeper that gets up and beats the defenders there. Sarr plays it back to Ferreira, and that's a terrible ball. Oh, but Sarr didn't really even... It was like he didn't even know the ball was coming there after he'd laid it off and made the run. So Williams plays it through to Sarr again. Sarr, nice ball inside. Miguel gets a ball in behind. Durant's through. And it's cleared off a line. And that is, in one passage of play, that sums up our season. And Williams gets the ball. We're playing it wide. We've got 4 minutes of stoppage time, but Miguel's not... Oh, he's managed to get away from his man now. Can he work this? Nah, he's just turned back on himself. Head down, get to the byline, get the ball in his net, and hope somebody gets on it. And he's done it eventually. Durant gets on it, but straight at the keeper. And we are sinking with a little bit of a pop and a fizz, and that is literally it. Game's over. 2-1 defeat at home to Burnley. I would say that's going to drop us to maybe 5th place. Oh dear, dear, dear. How have we thrown this away? Oh, we've dropped to 4th. I would say 5 points, 5 games. We've got no hope of catching West Brom or Norwich. The season's really come to a bit of a crashing end for us. 3 defeats out of 4. Well, 2 out of 3 in the league. If we're in with a shout of promotion, then I'll come back and do a game. But if it's all over in playoffs, we'll come back for the playoffs, okay? Other than that, we'll see you next season. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please leave us a big like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And yeah, let's hope we pull out a miracle.